Mr. Gunderson.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dave Gunderson.
Wait a minute, Dave. Wait a minute. I need to introduce you.
Sorry. I've always been quick at the trigger.
Dave Gunderson, 70s, so good to me. 70s, so good to me. Dave Gunderson.
Thank you. My name is Dave Gunderson. Welcome to NAU. Welcome to Marine Corps. (101). The question is, do any of you, have what it takes to serve in the Corps? The first thing that I learned in the Marine Corps, which incidentally was 45 years ago this month when I reported for boot camp in San Diego, California, was learning this one fact. And the fact is, fall in to the yellow footprints. The yellow footprints are 45 degrees apart, and there's an imaginary point, but we go 45 degrees. The first thing that we learn is falling into those yellow footprints. So for instructional purposes only, I brought my own set. Close enough. I will give to you exactly the way it happened to me 45 years ago this month. Fall in. Get at attention. Your hands have to go down right just like this, in a curl, right on the seam of your pants. It was 1971. I just got out of high school, and then all of a sudden I'm in the Marine Corps. And then I'm in on those yellow footprints in San Diego on, I believe, a Friday afternoon. First thing they do is teach you how to stand at attention in the yellow footprints. But the thing about the yellow footprints, let me stand out of them for a second, is that when you were in the yellow footprints, nobody could touch you. You were at attention, and you had drill instructors coming from the left, coming from the right, yelling all sorts of colorful phrases, which you probably heard before, but not with the intensity and the veracity. They just went at you like bees out of a hive. And the problem is that you just got there. You just got to San Diego. In my case, I just got there from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I was a farm kid. I didn't know any more. I didn't know any less. I fell into those yellow footprints, and I had a row of 3 guys in front of me, a whole platoon of other unfortunate individuals. The first thing they do is when they put you in these yellow footprints, what do? You're right in front of the barber shop. So what happens is the guys in front of you, they call them off one by one, and then they get haircuts. Now, back in 1971, when you were 18 years old like I was, you had, well, semi-long hair. For me, hair coming down, well, it never made to the shoulders, but my dad was pretty strict. But for me, it was a big deal. But there were guys in front of me that their hair was long. In fact, the guy right in front of me looked like he came off a casting call for Easy Rider. Long hair, scraggly appearance. My dad would have said, Dave, don't associate with people like that. You know the type, you've seen them. Unfortunately, sometimes you've probably seen them with your daughter or some member of the family, but you know the individual. Anyway, here I am in the yellow footprints. I look at this guy. He goes into the barber shop. Within 2 minutes, he comes out, and he's bald. And it being in September after summer, he's all tanned, but there's a white outline on his scalp. And I had all to do to stand in the yellow footprints at attention and suppressing laughter. Because you're seeing this and you're seeing, geez, you don't see that every day. And then they called me. I was having such a good time, but I was keeping within the yellow footprints. My time into the barber chair. Most of the guys had been done by now. The barber shop at the Marine Corps Recruit Depot had mirrors in the back of it and mirrors in the front, so you could see yourself being shaved. And here I am at attention. The razor going through my hair, the hot razor, it's excoriating my scalp. Going through and it's hot. And within 35 seconds, they shaved me. And all I could think of looking in the mirror was a National Geographic article that I had looked at in the school library 6 months earlier of sheep being sheared in Queensland, Australia. I get up, bald. And then the next step in the process, they take us into a processing center, and there's a box. Take off your clothes, take off everything, put it in the box. I'm thinking, oh, geez, everything I've owned, my hair is gone, my clothes are gone, and I'm putting it in a box, and they say, write a letter to your mom. So I did. I can imagine it's only worse nowadays. Why do I say that? Because there's another layer for today's recruit. Okay, they get their hair cut, their clothes get taken. But the true thing is, okay, kid, take your cell phone, take a selfie, turn it off, put it in the box. Mr. Chairmaster.
We have 2 minutes on the timer for the balance to be